starting in Wrath just to confuse everyone challenge.
Yeah. You kind of just said it though.
Shut up.
Okay.
Shush. I had a funny idea just now, a little bit of a Jimmy Neutron brain blast, you could say, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah. I'm thinking, right, what if we just theory craft and lore master all of the stupidest ways that V2 could come back?
All the stupidest ways.
Yeah. Because, like, as we know, right, V2, Hakita keeps saying that he's dead, right? Like,
Yeah, but,
he's
but
got...
who's gonna really believe the guy?
Exactly, like, he's gone to great lengths to convince us that V2 is dead, that he's not coming back, but, like, who the fuck is... Who is he, huh?
Come on, he's already in 2 of the acts. He's gotta come back for a
Exactly,
third.
like, this random clown who nobody's heard of called Hakita is like, yes, this character isn't coming back. Well, I say he is, right?
Yes, yes.
Have you seen popular meme of, what's his name? Saddam Hussein's hiding spot. Have you seen that?
I feel like I've heard of it. I don't
It's the very, popular meme where there is a hole and a red man in the hole and there's an air vent. Have you seen this meme? Are you familiar?
I've not seen it, but I'm aware of it.
Okay, well now, right, you've got the picture in your head.
Yes,
Replace the red man with V2.
Yeah.
That's what happens at the end of Greed.
That's exactly what happens.
Yeah, there is actually, like, a picture of this on the internet somewhere. I assume if you Google, like, V2 dead meme or something, it will come up, honestly. One of the biggest memes in this community. But what if it wasn't a meme?
What if it wasn't a meme?
What if he was actually hiding in the hole? Yes, it is. Yes, that took 3 seconds to discover. There's a challenge for everyone in the video. They're all going to be like,
Speedrun.
they're going to be in the comments, right? I want you to leave a comment of how quickly you can find this image after Googling it.
make a new speedrun channel of this.
The answer should be very fast.
Should be very fast.
But no, I'm thinking, like, there could be some actually interesting, things to come out of this, right?
Yeah, yeah.
What if, right, hear me out,
Yes, yes.
the company that made V1 and V2 secretly had a second V2 model.
Oh my god.
No, I'm thinking, right, because V1, it's a 1 in the name, right? So there's only one model.
Yes.
V2,
There's 2 of them. There's gotta be 2.
it's a 2 in the name,
There's
so that means there
2.
must be a second one.
Exactly.
That's the only explanation.
Of course. Well, it was made to be sold, so surely they made both.
They would have made several different versions of it if they wanted to market their product effectively.
Exactly.
It just makes sense. Economies of scale. You wouldn't just make one.
Instead of fighting one V2, you fight an army of V2.
Instead of fighting one V2, you fight 20 really small V2s.
One really small.
I just feel like they'd be like tiny little munchkins, you know what I mean?
Like, I feel like it's like the question of like, would you rather fight like 10 tiny dinosaurs or like 1 giant chicken?
I'd take the tiny dinosaurs because then you can just punt them.
Exactly.
You can just kick them like a football.
It's just that, but replace it with V2.
Yeah, tiny, itty beeny little V2s.
This is what we need.
This is what's gonna happen in 8-4.
It's going to be so have such in-depth lore.
You see, Gronf had his theory that Gabriel was in 8-4, which I'm pretty sure he is, like, outwardly just said, like, no, that was just funny. But, he had his hard and steadfast theory that Gabriel was going to be in 8-4. This is my theory for 8-4, okay?
It's just a bunch of tiny V2s.
Many V2s. Many V2s.
I see.
Just like 100 V2s. But they're all...
100 mini V2s.
Yeah, but they're all fun-sized.
They're all fun. They're all pocket size.
Yeah.
Pocket edition.
Oh, you know what it could be like? It could be like, you know, like nanomachines, right? We're bringing in like Senator Armstrong into this. Nanomachines, right? V2 turns around and it's like, how are you still alive? Nanomachines robot, and then like he just dissolves, right? The big V2 dissolves into hundreds of tiny V2s.
That's how he fits into the martini. It's
That's
only a part of him.
That's how he fits into the martini. It makes sense. Finally, a theory that isn't terrible.
V2 is Senator Armstrong.
V2 is Senator Armstrong all along. And then, like, Raiden comes out of nowhere because he's basically a robot, which would...
And then you team up with Raiden to defeat V2.
Yeah. And then they kiss.
Favorite. I'm getting this game right now.
You'll get it. This is
Buying
Ultra...
10 copies.
This is Ultra Kill 2. I just leaked the idea. I actually had insider information to Ultra Kill 2.
You had insight. They put you on the development team, finally.
Yeah, and my ideas were just like, clearly they're so good.
They're so good.
Yeah. Like, clearly I'm onto something,
You
right?
are.
Like...
Why am I guessing you?
What do you mean, why are you gassing me up? That's exactly your job.
That's not my job.
You're here to gas me up, like, as much as possible. That is your only purpose for being here.
Okay, sure.
That and diversity quota.
We need. There's too much male white here. We need small Asian girl.
Exactly.
The tokenism.
Yeah. That's what we're going for here.
Yeah, exactly.
That you're sat there with your noodles and your dumplings.
Shut up.
Your, like, cultural cuisine.
Look, it's like midnight, and I don't know how many people have this, but like sometimes I just crave spicy ramen in the dead of night, and so today I decided.
It's definitely like an autism thing.
No way.
Like, it must be.
I have no idea, but like I said fuck it. I've like done revision. I'll make myself noodles, and so I did.
Treat yourself.
Treat myself. Treat yourself. Have that cookie. Eat that brownie.
Treat yourself to some V2 was real.
Exactly.
Shenanigans.
Treat yourself to coping.
V2 3.
V2.
You see, it is commonly known, right, that in a certain live stream, Hakita got a little bit angry and said, he claimed to a YouTube commenter in the chat, reconstruct what for V2? Like, what would we reconstruct to make him? You see, I think he's just, like, using reverse psychology here. He's asking us to figure out what would reconstruct V2.
Is there, like, a way you can reconstruct stuff in blood?
Technically, okay, we're gonna bring in, like, very, like, fringe physics into this.
What the fuck?
There is a thing called information, right? Just like a thing called information, and it's basically saying, if you have, right, like a piece of paper, that piece of paper holds, like, a certain amount of, like, information or something like that. If you burn that piece of paper, theoretically speaking, if you could gather every single atom of ash, you could reconstruct that piece of paper perfectly.
No fucking way.
Theoretically, like, everything's there, all the atoms are there. You could reconstruct that piece of paper. So, all the atoms of V2 are somewhere scattered on the floor.
In the gold.
If you could pick up all of V2's atoms, you could perfectly reconstruct V2.
And that's exactly...
That is a real, like, actual thing.
Physics dictates that V2 is still alive.
Physics dictates that it is possible to reconstruct V2. Reconstruct what? There's your answer, Hakita. You could reconstruct him. Theoretically, it is possible. So, checkmate.
When was this developed?
Damn. I got destroyed by that virtue beam.
Goddamn.
When was it? I don't know.
Oh no, because I was thinking, like, if it's post-World War I, like,
Ooh. What do you mean?
I don't know if that's... Actually, they could have still found that out after.
What? What are you on about?
Because the thing is, like, this is, like, if World War I never ended.
Shut up.
Okay, my bad.
The fact that the war didn't end doesn't change physics. Doesn't change reality.
Okay. It probably changes the circumstances of which it's discovered.
Doesn't mean it isn't possible.
Alright.
It's still possible. We have fucking giant, like, flying death robot. Look at V2. He just spins some guns around and starts flying, okay?
True.
I don't think, like...
No. Wait, so what?
So, like, the laws of this reality already don't constrain this fucking robot.
Okay, so why should physics constrain this robot?
It doesn't. Well, that's what I'm saying, right? If they already aren't constrained by the laws of physics, and yet the laws of physics said it's possible, it's doubly possible.
I see. So it's doubly possible.
Yeah, so this is how we're reconstructing... This is how we're reconstructing V2.
Okay.
And if anyone disagrees with me, I mean, like, you know, Google it. Checkmate libtards. That's, you know. What can I say? What are you shaking your head for? Hang on, you gotta finish munching on your noodles.
Shut up. I'm just like...
What?
This is just interesting.
How's this interesting? This is a educational piece of media right now.
The next physics talk.
No, this is V2 talk.
Okay, my bad.
Get it right. Come on. It's V2 o'clock. V2 stocks are so up right now. You have no idea.
They're so up.
They are. V2 stocks are climbing, but invest in V2. Invest in V2. Nothing ever comes down.
This is what the company... They should have had you, like, market V2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would have sold V2 like crazy.
Yeah.
I would have made it like the next big thing. Just put, like, slap some AI on this bitch. It will sell like candid. You know what I mean?
Supposed to say like the next fad or whatever the hell.
V2 is a fad.
Yep.
How dare you do V2 like this, huh?
I don't know.
Calling it just a fad.
It's a fad.
It's not fad. That's my V2.
That's you.
I don't hit the shot. I suck at the video game.
Yeah, washed.
So true.
Even though like you beat the whole game like in just over an hour, like
Shush.
yesterday.
Quiet.
Okay.
Quiet, you.
Okay.
There's a joke. That's a reference from something somewhere.
I actually forgot where.
Everything's a reference if you look hard enough.
It is?
No.
At some point.
Eventually it will be.
Eventually.
I'm just pioneering referencing.
That doesn't make sense.
If I invent the reference, it's a reference. You know what I mean? That's how it works.
Okay, no, I'm thinking of reference like as in like essay references. I don't think that's.
Look at you, fucking education brain.
Shut up. I was revising before I made noodles, and then you came out the shower like, yo, let's video.
This is not
I had no time to prepare myself mentally.
good.
Goddamn.
We need that raw, unfiltered autism.
This is the staple of Linguini videos.
Essentially, at this point, yeah.
No.
What do you mean, no?
I can't believe you're profiting off my autism.
Basically, that's what's happening here.
Can't believe this.
This is exact. I'm just using you, really.
This is exactly. He drags me to his room to watch him play Ultra Kill and Yap.
Yep.
Yep.
And talk about how V2. You see this, right? The world right now?
The world is red.
Exactly. The world is red. What does that mean? You know who else is red? The only other red character in this game? Yeah, it's V2.
It's V2.
We're going to ignore all the red characters in this game, like Mad Gabriel and...
Enraged Cerberus.
yeah, and like every enemy that gets enraged. The only red character is V2.
I was thinking of like in 7-3.
Oh,
Like
the
the red
puppets?
things. I don't know what those are.
The puppets? Nope.
The puppets.
Nope.
No, they're not red.
Nope, they're not red.
They're not red.
That's a government psyop.
The fuck?
Yep.
What?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Just know they're not red.
Okay.
They're just not red, don't worry about it. But you know, V2, only red character in the game. And this level's all red.
It's all red. It's all V2.
Everything is V2, always was. Always has been, or whatever. That's a really old meme now, I don't remember it.
It's really old now, god damn it.
Yeah, it is.
I still enjoy it.
You still enjoy.
I still enjoy it.
Brilliant.
Yes.
But there you go, those are the like definitive reasons for why V2 is coming back actually. You're just being lied to.
definitive.
Yeah. Because I'm on like I am actually the developer of this game.
You've come up with like different reasons for why V2 will come back.
Yeah, like 4.
Well, yeah.
And they're all correct.
Wait, so V2 is is Senator Armstrong, and
He's
and
also
there's another V2 because there's V2, and then there's where
you can reconstruct all of his individual atoms, and then
Yes.
the planet is just red, therefore
Planet.
V2.
therefore so you have to fight the planet.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Sure. V2 has become one with Hell.
It's just become Mars.
It's become Mars.
The red planet.
Fair enough.
There you go. There's your fourth. There's your fifth reason. V2 actually is a Martian. That's why he's red.
Okay, but that doesn't explain why he's coming back.
Because there's a lot of Martians. Mars is a big place.
Okay, so they come one by one to Hell.
No, there's just a lot of V2s, you know? Like one dies and the other one just gets replaced.
So it just gets, yeah, so they come one by one into Hell to fight V1.
Or maybe you just don't notice all the V2s.
I mean, I certainly wouldn't.
No, you probably wouldn't.
Oh.
Your eyes don't really work.
Shut up!
Okay, fine.
Can't believe it.
You told me to shut up.
Oh.
No, okay.